Ukrainians will die. Russians will advance. The Ukrainian economy will be destroyed. Ukrainian energy infrastructure will be annihilated. We're going to roll into this winter. Russia has always taken it easy. One of the big criticisms of Vladimir Putin and the Russian general staff by, the chattering class in Russia is that, why do you let the Ukrainians have heat during winter? Russia's always had the potential. They said, look, this is what we can do, is putting pressure, but they always backed off. Right now, there's no backing off. When winter rolls in, when it gets cold, Ukraine won't be able to heat itself, and you will see a nation collapse. There's no gas, there's no heat, there's no electricity, there's no running water, and the nation will die because of this. And again, you can thank Donald Trump, and you can thank Scott Bessent, you can thank Marco Rubio, you can thank all these people that didn't understand the inevitability of the Russian victory, and they put Ukraine in this situation. And when the Ukrainian civilians start freezing, they'll start fleeing to a Europe that doesn't want them. Right now, Europe's trying to return Ukrainians to Ukraine. What happens when you get 5, 6, 10 million people freezing to death on the border saying, let us in, help us survive? This is the future of Ukraine. It's not a pretty future. It's an ugly future. The Russians had installed a superior military position around Kiev. Kiev is a city of, millions of people. And the amount of troops around Kiev was in the tens of thousands. You don't go into a city of millions with tens of thousands of troops. Russia was simply getting Ukraine to the negotiating table. Part of the Istanbul communique that nobody talks about is that Russia said, we will withdraw from Kiev. We will withdraw from Chernihiv, from Sumy, from Kharkov. And as a sign of our good faith, they withdrew. Not because Ukraine beat them. They withdrew because they said, we're going to withdraw because we want peace. We want this war to end. You signed this Istanbul communique. You agreed to no NATO. You agreed to reducing your military. You agreed to some other things. And we're out of here.